So today, maybe you're a shy guy like me, but for you to win this competition, maybe you have to stand up on the desk. You have to act that role.
You know, if you're in Vietnam and want to know about business, actually if you're anywhere and want to know about business, you might want to check out Tom Peng. He doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Tom Peng. He's A-okay. Peace.
Okay, so if I see a team working together in this training, then maybe more, right? If I see a team, maybe they won, but only one person answer every question. Everyone else like this, then maybe less, right? But if the team work together, maybe more. And then at the end of the training, the winning team have to come up here and explain to everybody what they learned today. If that presentation is good, then maybe more. And if you come up here and you explain what you learned and you cry, you make it like a really emotional moment, maybe more.
Thì nhiều hơn.
Actually, somebody did that last week. Somebody went up here almost cried.
Có một bạn bước lên đây là gần như méo khóc.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna cry. Are you sure?
Chắc không?
Okay, everyone's like, we're gonna win. But that's the attitude we need to have when we're salespeople.
Nhưng mà đó cũng là thái độ chúng ta cần có khi mình làm sale.
Warriors.
Như là một chiến binh.
We need to win, right? Usually, like the best salespeople, they're type A personalities. They're kind of people that when you go in the room, you see them immediately. Right? Because they know how to get your attention, right? And also they're aggressive, right? They want to win. They always want to win. Sometimes annoying because they want to win at everything. Okay? And if you're not that kind of person, and you spend time with that kind of person, you find that to be very, very, you just want to punch them in the face. But I'm telling you that, yeah, they're punching in the face, right? So, but I'm telling you, like, if you want to be the best sales, that's generally the type of personality you need to have. We're not here to change your personality. You don't have to be type A, but you have to be able to grab attention. Okay, everybody understand me?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Cần Thơ con muốn đặt câu hỏi ạ.
Go ahead.
Rồi mời Cần Thơ.
Vâng, cho em hỏi là anh muốn thấy được nhân viên sale của mình đó là có được thái độ như thế nào trong buổi như thế này ạ?
Well, I already explained. So you have to get attention. So if you want to be successful in sales, you have to learn how to get attention. It's easier if you're type A personality. It's harder if you're shy. It's harder if you're a shy person. But let me tell you, when I was in my teenage years, true story, I was very shy. I was like the shyest boy in my class. Okay, I have a lot of hair back then, and I have these big glasses.
Mắt kính của tôi rất to.
With big glasses, didn't fit my teeth here or jeans. Right? And I'm not confident about myself, so I'm always very quiet. And when people talk to me, I get very nervous. Okay, not just shy, but I get very nervous. And when people talk to me, I break down. I was like that. It's very serious. And later on, I realized it's not just shyness. It's actually a problem. It's called social anxiety disorder. And then I realized I need to fix this, because if I don't fix this, then my life, I will not be able to do anything with my life. And more importantly, I will not be able to find a girlfriend. And I will not be able to have sex. That's important, right? Yeah, right? So I realized I need to fix this.
Thế nên tôi nhận ra là mình cần phải khắc phục nó.
How do you fix that? How can you fix that? Yeah, but it's not, I'm confident. It's not like that.
Không
but
phải.
100 points for A1.
Dạ.
Like that. Làm bạn biết được khác.
Không sai ạ, vẫn là tấn công nhiều hơn ạ. Bài phòng sai rồi cũng là tấn công nhiều hơn ạ. Cần Thơ tương tác với mọi người nhiều hơn.
Okay. A2 and who? I'm from Cần Thơ, A2, 100 points. I'm an introvert. I've always been an introvert. That cannot change. It's not like today I'm an introvert, tomorrow I'm an extrovert. It doesn't work like that. Okay? But I think you can see that I have no problems talking to people now. right? So the way, it was very difficult. It was very difficult, but the way to overcome that, I think somebody said it already, you just have to put yourself into social situations. Do what you're scared of. Do what you're afraid of. If you're afraid of spiders, play with spiders. But there's not a lot of spiders in Vietnam. If you're afraid of snakes, play with snakes. Like, oh yeah.
Thì chơi với rắn đi, kiểu một quấn nó lên người.
Snakes, right? If you're afraid of height, go to our balcony.
Đi ra ban công với chúng tôi ngoài này nha.
No, don't jump. Say just look outside. Right? So look outside. Every day. Eventually that fear will go away. If you're afraid of talking to people, like I was, then do more of that. Sometimes it's very embarrassing. Go up to somebody, right, put yourself there. They say, how's the weather? The weather's really nice. And then you're like,
Rồi các bạn kiểu ú ớ như vậy luôn.
But you keep putting yourself into that situation. Eventually that fear will go away. You can't change your personality, but you can overcome your fears. You can't pretend to be somebody you're not. I'm an introvert, I'm a quiet, shy guy. Today, I'm your sales trainer. I cannot be a quiet, shy guy. But today, I have to play this new role called sales trainer. Life is like a movie. We're all acting in it. When you talk to customers, it's just a movie. You're just playing a role in a movie. Relax. When you talk to customers, if I'm a salesperson, what do I say, what do I do? Think about that and do that. Today, I'm a sales trainer. I stand here, what do salespeople talk like? What do they do? I do that. When I go back home, I can go back to the quiet, shy guy. That's all it is. I make it sound like it's really easy, but it isn't. I actually did a lot to fix my problem. I joined Toastmasters or like public speaking clubs. I go on stage and talk to a lot of people. And let me tell you, that first time was complete shit. Right? The first time was terrible. The second time was terrible. The third time was terrible. But you know what? Everything we do in life, the first time, second time is going to be terrible. Everything. Even sex.
Kể cả chuyện quan hệ tình dục.
Right? I want you to remember the first time you had sex. It probably did not go well, right? It didn't go as well as you thought. I don't know about you, but for me, my first time was terrible. I didn't know anything.
Tôi không biết cái gì hết.
And she did not know anything. I don't know why she has this idea that, you know, like if you have sex in a hot bathtub with hot water, you can't get pregnant. Obviously wrong, don't do that.
Hiển nhiên là cái phương pháp này là sai nha, đừng có làm.
Obviously wrong, but she thinks so. So she said, let's have sex in the hot water bathtub. And you guys, you know what happens, you know, when you're right? So yeah, it went horribly.
Thì các
And
bạn
then
biết
you
là
practice, and then you practice, and you get better and better and better. Right? After 3 months, you're having sex like in a porn movie.
và sau 3 tháng như vậy các bạn sẽ quan hệ giống như là các bạn là diễn viên trong phim con heo.
Right? Peng, right? So sales is the same. Are they still there? Sales is the same. If you just keep on doing it, after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you'll be so good. You'll be closing deals left and right. Right? But the question is, are you gonna give up before you gain mastery? I want you to think about when you learn piano or the guitar. How many people pick up the guitar because I want to learn the guitar, and they play for 2 minutes.
Sau đó họ chơi 2 phút.
This is too hard. And they never learn the guitar. If you want to learn how to play the guitar, you gotta put in the practice every day. And you don't gain mastery in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It takes years. Make sense? Yeah. Sales is exactly the same. You put in the time, you will get the result. You give up and you don't get the result. If I give up sex because I was in a hot water bathtub, this is too hard, I give up sex. Today I'm in a pagoda. Right?
Đúng không?
When you're a little baby, you stand up the first time you want to walk, and you fail, and you think to yourself, walking is too hard. I will never walk again. That did not happen to you, right? You can all still walk, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you learn how to walk? You gotta fall a lot. How do you become good sales? You have to call customers a lot. You gotta meet customers a lot. You gotta get rejected a lot. You gotta get yelled a lot. Maybe a customer says, "Fuck you, don't call me." Are you gonna give up?
Thì
What
như vậy là
happens? You say that. I don't know.
Bây
You
giờ
say that. I don't know. But so again, in summary, you don't need to be type A, extrovert to be great salespeople. Although it's an asset.
ngoài để trở thành sale.
Type A extrovert definitely helps you. Easier for you to connect with people, and your desire to win is very strong. But most of you are not Type A extroverts. Not even me. I'm not. If you know me, you know after work. If you know me, you know I'm not extrovert. I'm not Type A. And but we can play that role. We can act. We can pretend to be. All right. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Did I answer a question or something? What kind of personality attitude do you need to have? Right? Does that answer your question, Cần Thơ or somebody?
Cần Thơ. Rồi như vậy đã trả lời được câu hỏi Cần Thơ chưa?
Dạ đã được. Cần Thơ cũng có một câu hỏi, thêm một câu hỏi cá nhân thầy thì từ một người hướng nội như vậy á, cho tới lúc mà thầy có thể đứng nói chuyện trước đám đông lớn như vậy thì thời gian để thầy tu luyện đó thì khoảng bao lâu nữa thầy?
Like I said, you don't need to change. I don't know if she understands me, but I'm not asking you to change your personality. That you cannot change. You can't really change your personality. You're born with it. But when we are sales, when we are in our business, when we are doing our professional career, we can pretend to be. We can act like anyone you want to be. You have to put your mind into that role. Today, I'm top sales at MediaStat. You go see customer like you're the top sales in MediaStat. Talk like the top sales in MediaStat. Act like the top sales in MediaStat. Customers will see that. And they will think you're top sales of MediaStat. Everybody understand me. You have to act the role. You don't need to change your personality, but you have to act the role. So today, maybe you're a shy guy like me, but for you to win this competition, maybe you have to stand up on the desk. You have to act that role. I broke it. Right? Okay, is that clear? I gave Cần Thơ one.
Cần Thơ rõ.